Hello and welcome back to Cities Skylines in the city of Damascus. Today we are working in our downtown, and yes, we do have a downtown, and we will be doing more work in there today. But on the last episode, we just did this really nice zoo, and then we merged that with some sort of nature reserve at the back here that will connect to this area for the olive garden at the back. Added some nice bridges over here. I just love those bridges for this type of road. What's that called? Gravel road gravel road. And they look just fantastic. Really like that. But then we will be moving back into downtown, and downtown is over here. There one area that I've been talking quite a lot, and especially on previous live streams where I was pointing out that I'm not really happy with this section here in the middle, because this is downtown. It was supposed to be urban. I know that it's good to have some green here, but we do have this park over there. Usually you wouldn't have this area. You would have something more like this where it just like goes very close to the train lines in there, and that just embrace the whole area. Now, to change this, it will be a challenge because, as you know, we have these two roundabouts, and especially this one is quite busy, as this is the exit and entrance from the highway. And I can show you how that looks like. So we go underground and we connect through this highway junction, and as you know, we have this network of junctions underground here. And apart from this car driving very slowly, everything works really well, and everything connects to this whole area. This was one of our moves to make sure that we had enough space for housing and everything that we need above ground. So that's why we've done it. But I believe, especially this connection over here, it's something that we'll have to change. And if we take a look at this usage in here, you can see that this is quite utilized and quite busy. So one of the options would be to remove this and transfer everything to here. But then we might have some challenge with that, because everyone is actually trying to go into this area over here, or even connect to this highway over there. So we have a few options, and I will do some trial and error in here. I will explore some of the options. I'll probably try to remove this connection and see, and maybe connect this one instead and see how that performs. If that works or not, we'll see, and then we'll make a decision and change things as we need it. Now, there is one other thing that I want to do. We've unlocked quite a lot of monuments, if not all of them. I know that they are all available, but if you look at this one, for example, we still have to construct the meteorite park to really unlock it. They unlocked when I set the having access to all buildings by mistake, doing some tests, and it's all there. But all the other ones, they are all available. But what I want to do is add the fusion power plant, and if it works in this area, I might do the space elevator as well. I wasn't planning on doing this, but as we are working on this area, it might be a good place because we do have quite a lot of public transportation in here. This would be the perfect place for this, actually. And we just have an office in here. This is actually a landmark, so we could move this maybe to this side or to that side and get that space elevator in here and see how that works out. This area, it's perfect for that, so I might do that as well. But I wanted to definitely get the fusion power plant, as at the moment we don't need as much electricity, but I think this is one of the buildings that will resolve any problems that we might have in terms of future electricity, as it gives a lot of power output. Now we have some other ones that we could do. I won't add every single monument at once. I want to keep things going for a while and adding them to areas where I feel that they will be properly placed. So that's what we will do. But enough of me talking, let's jump into the build and I'll be right back. And we are done. So as you can see, we do have the space elevator in there, and this area now has been embraced by buildings. But still, I kept some of the original, I kept the whole original layout for this area. I thought, well, this is still working, so I might as well just keep it as is. Actually, I've improved that. So the ways I've improved it, created this extra connection here to this roundabout, which then gets some buses and some trucks and cars going through that, alleviating the traffic and the pressure on this one. And also fixed one of the exits in here, because this lane was also going out, but I only want this one to get out here. So this is all working a lot better now. And also did some rejiggling of the pathways, the pedestrian pathways in here and here, just to give them better options other than just connecting one side to the other of the train. So I think that works a little bit better as well. But in terms of layout, we did have two police helicopter depots in here, the smaller ones and this large one for the ambulance. So we are still having the medical helicopter depot in there, which is actually the small one, it's not the large one. And we now have one higher capacity helicopter depot replacing the two other ones that we had, which is more efficient and less space as well. And I think that works better for this area. Kept the post office in there. And I think in terms of buildings, this is all still part of downtown. As you can see, the zoning in here, so it's still being serviced by the downtown area services. And bus station didn't move. The off-zone landmark that was here was moved over there. We still have some pathways connecting, I think. We did have some pathways connecting at the back here. I may have done something and broke it. So just bring this a little bit closer. They can utilize that, so I want them to walk through behind here and find their way. So hopefully this will be still useful for them. And obviously this one, they're going through here, going to there, and get over here. So the space elevator, look at this, 1,400 people per week. That is quite a lot. This has increased like the whole public transportation utilization in the area. And I've took a look at all the bus lines and the metro, the train stations and all of that, and this is all working well. But look at this, 3,000 people per week. It's actually going up and down from 3,000 to 4,000 people per week, which is insane. I just love this station, and it's one of my favorites because you can see all this activity underground, and you have like 3 layers, and it's just so beautiful. So all working really well in terms of public transportation and servicing all the space elevator in here. And as you can see, everyone walking and going place just by walking. Still no traffic in this area, and it actually improved. As you can see, this is not like a big red area. Actually, all of this and this was a big red area. It's not anymore. I've also removed one of the cargo service points, the large cargo service points from here, and just replaced with just a small garbage service point. This one is taken care. We are just using half of the capacity there, so it's pretty good, I would say. Don't need anything extra, servicing this whole area quite nicely and keep things working. So this is how it looks now. I believe this is a lot more integrated, at least in my opinion, and works much better than what we had before. Again, keep in mind that when you build an area, you can always go back and redo. Some things change, things here and there, make sure that they work better and that you're happy with what's in there. This is basically how cities work. They're not done and dusted. They will change from time to time and evolve with the area and with the areas around it. So I'm very happy with the result here. But the fission power plant, it's in here at the moment. I think this is the perfect area for that, as we just have warehouses and factories in this area, and it's a very noisy building, and this fits perfectly in here. So what I'm thinking about doing is that at the moment, I don't think we do have a few nuclear power plants in here. I think I'll remove one of them. This one. We'll leave the area ready if we ever need it, but if we look at the electricity, we have more than enough. So that is not a problem at all. And if it could even remove another one, but I think I'll keep it. It's all right, all working. I just noticed one abandoned building in here. What happened? Land value is low. Yeah, I'm sorry, but it's not. Deal with that. But for our downtown area, I think I'm finally happy with this area, and I think that works a lot better for us, and I hope you enjoy it as well, especially adding some monuments in here. That's quite nice. But let me know in the comments what you think. This was one of those maintenance episodes that we do from time to time, just making sure things are ready and working. Just one more thing that I want to show you actually is the public transportation, and as you can see, we have 5,200 people using metro in the city, and I hope you can see it, but metro is going everywhere basically and connecting the whole city. And that's one of the main reasons why our traffic flow is at 82%, which is pretty good for a city with 622,000 people. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Again, let me know in the comment section if you have any ideas, suggestions, or if I did miss anything. And consider joining our Discord server as well. Link is in the description. We share screenshots, we ask questions, we share opinions, talk about the game, Cities Skylines 2, and all that sort of stuff. It's a very nice community, and hopefully I'll see you next time. Bye bye!